What's good with the YouTube? Back again with another video, and this week the topic of the video is going to be Lamar Jackson. I had a video planned for this week to talk about the Carolina Panthers, but it just didn't come out because I don't like them right now. And after next week, we will see how much I like. No, I'm just playing. But they've been pissing me off the last 2 weeks, and I didn't really know what to say because those two games that we lost, we shouldn't have. That's all I can say about that. But this week, we're going to talk about Lamar Jackson. And the reason I wanted to talk about him was because last night, while I was watching the game, it was so much mixed flip flop things that I saw. Because in the first half, it was, oh, the Colts have figured Lamar Jackson out. They finally found their stride. The Ravens are not as good as we thought they were. After the game, it was, oh, the only reason Lamar played so good was because they played against a third string defense and fifth and sixth string cornerbacks. And I just feel like people really hate Lamar because he's proven them wrong so many times throughout the course of his career, and they don't know how to handle that. So they try to nitpick everything that he does so, they can feel right in their wrongness. Ever since Lamar was in college and he had his Heisman season, people were doubting him from the get-go. When the draft was coming up, there a lot of analysts and reporters came out that Lamar should change his position to running back or receiver. That led to the draft. That led to him falling all the way to the 32nd last pick of the first round. He came in, you know, a raw prospect his first year. Joe Flacco ended up getting hurt. He got thrusted into the starting lineup, and I believe he only lost 2 games. And then they went to the playoffs. He lost that game, of course. Then the next year, he came out. He won Most Valuable Player. So from him even getting into the NFL, being able to play quarterback, knocked his doubters off the table. And then him coming back that next year winning MVP, that really knocked them off the table. So, the last 2 years, they've been just trying to nitpick every single thing he does and try to put him down or try to make their statements known because, like I said, I was on Twitter. I seen somebody say Lamar still is not a top 15 quarterback in the league, even though, he has more passing yards than the people they have in their top 5, more passing touchdowns. And just because he runs so well, people want to take what he can do away from him, and that's stupid to me. So I hope now, after this game, after the rest of the season, I hope Lamar plays wonderful because he's going to always have doubters. But to say he has this many haters coming for him after everything he does, they nitpick every little thing he does. They already coming out saying Herbert's better than him, Dak, Kyler Murray, all these names are better than him, and it's just like when you make the argument of they're better than him, but if somebody says what makes Lamar bad, the main thing people say is, oh, he's 1-3 in the playoffs. But you got, Kyler Murray here. He hasn't even gone to the playoffs. And I'm not saying he's bad because I love Kyler Murray, but, people just like to nitpick things to make their stances stand out. And I think most people are so scared to be on the, hey, he's actually a great player side and I was wrong. They rather stick to their decision of being wrong and ride it out until, whenever he retires. And then when he retires, people are going to be like, oh, just like same thing with Michael Vick. People didn't like him when he was in the league. He went away, he came back. That's when people started to love him. But it was because he went away, people realized how much of a special talent he was. And I feel like that's what's going to happen with Lamar. No matter, even if Lamar, goes to the Super Bowl, throws 40 for 40, 500 yards, 5 touchdowns, perfect, and wins the Super Bowl, people are still going to come, on the sports outlets, the analysts, the trolls, they're still going to say, Yeah, he won a Super Bowl. Yeah, he did this, this, and this. But can he keep doing it? And that has never been the case for a lot of quarterbacks. Even with Cam Newton's sake, I'm a Panthers fan, so I love Cam Newton. Nobody ever said he should change positions or they nitpicked him that much as they do Lamar. Lamar is a generational talent. People need to give him his flowers while they can now before it's too late because he is a running quarterback. So, he takes a lot of hits. So they need to give him his flowers before it's too late. Realize that he is a generational talent. He is a top five quarterback in this league. And they need to get off their bias or off their wrongness and just realize that they were wrong.
But that's the end of the video, guys. I hope you all enjoyed. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll be back next week with another video. We out.